Geminis, I believe that you're all still coming down from your solar return, from your season, from eclipse season. There's just so much going on in your head that I just want you to relax and let that all seep out for greater clarity and ease moving forward. It doesn't have to be this difficult. It gets to be easy, okay? Welcome to your Cancer season Tarotscope. So Geminis, the first thing that came when I was channeling for you, it's like this water was rising. It's almost like you're in this submarine. Not sure if any of you ever played like a Resident Evil video game or like where you have 60 seconds until the bomb detonates and the main character is trying to get out of there. It seems like there's all these obstacles and your anxiety is just rising watching this. That's what I felt. It's like you feel, and potentially some of you might have had a lot of opportunity or success come into your season, but now it's almost like you're in competition mode or like fight or flight and you want to get so much done. You feel like you have to do everything all at once right now. We're still coming down from eclipse season. Mercury is still retrograde as I'm recording this at the beginning of Cancer season. So especially if you're a Gemini rising, there's probably a lot going on. That Mercury retrograde throughout eclipse season might have been bringing up a lot of past trauma or energy or fears or doubt or imposter syndrome that was coming to the surface. And once you stopped fighting to find an exit or to find what you needed to do in that channeled energy, there was a lot of white light that came in. And I think a lot of this energy too was around your crown chakra, Geminis, and you just being so heavy right now. And potentially it's not even your own energy and you just trying to help everyone else out, but I just want you to be. Once that white light surrounded you, it took you to a beach and you literally were just sitting in the sand by yourself and all you were doing was watching the waves come in and out. It's like your body, it's almost as if the water energy wants to heal you, wants to take all of this intense energy out, especially around your head and your mental cognitive energy. Even when Mercury stations direct that 22nd, 23rd of June, it still has that post retrograde shadow energy. So it's not just going to instantly snap back. So I want you all just to come down a little bit. And it's interesting too, when I was shuffling, especially the channeled messages of the water, feeling like it's rising and rising and rising. Also too, our subconscious energy, our emotional state, or just things being very intense right now. The two cards that came through and just fell down on my floor, we had the Four of Cups and the Temperance reversed. And so you might not even want the same things anymore. What you've been chasing or what you thought was success or love or importance, you're like, I don't want this anymore. And it might be triggering apathy or depression or lethargy. You're like, what is it that I even want? I thought I wanted this for such a long time and I was chasing it and going after it and now I have no idea. And it might be a Sagittarius that caused this trigger, or there might be a Sagittarius you need to let go of that's just simply not working and actually getting in your way even more, projecting more toxic energy onto you. But right now, Geminis, I want you just to see where things are not balanced, where you need to take a step back and call on your spirit team, kind of go back to those fundamentals in your spiritual practice, especially if you're feeling a little unhinged emotionally and spiritually. And then the three cards that I pulled, we have the Three of Swords with the Queen of Wands and then the Eight of Pentacles. I do think that work is going to be there, Gemini. You know what you want. Even if these feelings have kind of caused you to recalibrate certain things, your mission and what you're passionate about, it's still very much there. And you know that a lot of work is going to be involved, or potentially there's a new expansion or new levels. But I think that's even more clear to me that these energies need to be balanced, or else you're just going to keep going in these cycles of a big expansion, burnout, bigger expansion, trust issues. And that Three of Swords, who in your life, and this could even be yourself, are you needing to purge or let go of, or where are these old wounds coming from? And potentially there was a Sagittarius who betrayed you. And this might not even just be recently. This could have been an energy from before, something that's been coming through consistently. And now it's interfering with your ability to receive love and opportunity. And so those eclipses have that effect of being portals, of being doors into different timelines. And so a lot may have came through, and while you were enjoying your birthday and these celebrations, there might have been other energies that have been projected onto you. Not to scare anyone, I just want you to protect your energy accordingly, Gemini, so that you're not taking on any other bullshit, negativity, scarcity from other people, because your mission is quite clear. And I want you to have fun and be a little bit excited, might be feeling frisky. The work is always going to be there. You know that. But I think here with the Queen of Wands, especially, if she's not feeling it, if she's bored, she's like, I'm out of here. Like, I have been working all day, all year, all decade, all century. Like, mama needs a break. Mama needs to have some fun and let loose. I do think potentially that a Leo could be beneficial. I know that wands represent all fire energy. We have that black cat, the sunflowers, Leo season's on the horizon. And even right now we have Mars in Leo. Venus will ingress into Leo on the 27th of June. So those placements in Leo make a really nice sextile to your Gemini placement. So if you can take that first week of Cancer season, this last bit of June, we had that Capricorn full moon on Thursday, June 24th. So I think a lot of things will be clear. And also standing in your power. And anyone else that's fucking with that power needs to go. There's no time. You're literally potentially just very unhinged right now, or just exhausted, or you're wearing too many hats and trying to please too many people. I want you to please yourself first and foremost, Gemini, because the work that's going to be taking place moving forward, you still have that North Node in Gemini, right? You're still really expanding significantly right now. And I want you to be able to find your king, your queen, your partner, loving relationships. But right now there needs to be a little bit of that heart chakra work, or releasing limiting mindsets and beliefs around relationships that are keeping you potentially on high alert. And that might not even be in your physical realm. Everything could look great right now, but inside it's like you're waiting for the other shoe to drop, or you're waiting for something to come crashing down, or it's like this water is just rising and rising internally. So whatever that is for you, a little bit of clearing, making sure that all of your passions are aligned, you're doing what you want to do, and putting all that work in there accordingly. Not what everyone else wants you to do. Because again, with that Four of Cups, it's like other offers are coming in, but it's like, are you even wanting them? Are these offers what you want? Make sure you honor that Queen of Wands energy to make sure that what you're wanting, what's going to be exciting for you, is what you put your energy into moving forward, okay? Yeah, definitely some love for sure. I think it's wild. That Knight of Wands just came through, and the way I just let it go, it fell right on top of that Three of Swords. So I want you all to make sure, especially if you're drawing in love, that you've healed from past relationships, from past karmic relationships, so you're not attracting a lover that repeats all the old energies from those before you. Knight of Wands, probably a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. And I like Leo energy for you a lot, Geminis, especially with that Queen of Wands, seeing that black cat, sunflowers. And I think that's also a nice indicator as well, as I just said, prioritizing things that excite you, that make you happy. You'll then attract other messengers, other lovers, other opportunities that are equally as exciting. But if you're just doing things for the sake of doing it because you feel like you have to master them, you have to work hard, then the universe will keep giving you opportunities like that may be good on paper, but they're not actually fulfilling and they're not bringing any joy. You're just doing them for the sake of doing them, okay? So let's see what else coming through for Geminis. And yeah, let your voice be heard. There's like this cat kind of just doing like the pose and then just like walking around, and like the lion. I do think for whatever reason, whether honoring the energy of Leo, of that feline energy of leadership, that's all coming through very clear, Geminis, and on your own terms, not anyone else's terms, on what you want to do. Eye of the Tiger, yeah. Remember why you're doing what you're doing. Remember why this has been so important to you for the entire time. Just kind of, like I said, going back to those fundamentals. And I think that will really serve you well. And the letter L is coming through, Lori. That's just something as well in terms of potentially someone that could be good. Okay, so this is also very telling as well that we have the moon and the Seven of Cups coming through. So like I said, we have that Capricorn full moon, some choices or some illuminations might be coming through, but also Neptune is going to be going retrograde around the same time as that Capricorn full moon on the 24th of June. And Mercury stationing direct is going to be making a square with Neptune's retrograde at the end of June, beginning of July. So don't allow, like I said, these old relationships, old patterning, old mindsets fog your decision making, because Mercury is still going to be in the post retrograde shadows. Neptune's going to be retrograde. So just be careful that as you're doing a lot of this work, the universe has a funny way of just making sure that we don't repeat old cycles by testing us, by putting something very tempting or alluring, but subconsciously we know that it's not right for us, or that these people are just trying to take advantage of us. So we want to make sure that you're only surrounded by aligned individuals, Gemini. And trusting your intuition. Yes, the moon represents Pisces in tarot, but it's also the ruling planet of Cancer, which is the season that we're in. So trusting your intuition. And water was coming through just in a lot of these channeled messages, especially you just being at the beach and integrating water energy as a healing source as well. So taking baths, using Epsom salts, essential oils, you can put rose petals, even envisioning, I always take showers every day, of course, but always at night to just cleanse myself, and as if just everything is coming off of me from the day after client sessions. It's such a nice healing modality for me. So trusting that, because again too, and I'm not trying to scare anyone, but with the Seven of Cups and the moon, you might just see that you might find out people's true colors or true intentions. So as Mercury's going direct, your ruling planet, I think that things are going to be a lot more clear, and maybe why you're feeling a certain type of way. You're like, I knew it, that this situation or this person wasn't aligned in the way that they may have presented at first, but I know better now. I'm trusting my intuition. I'm honoring what I deem to be pleasurable and enjoyable for me and no one else, so that I can work proficiently moving forward. Your boss, Gemini, the bottom card. Whew! The bottom cards that you have, King of Swords, the Devil, and the High Priestess. I don't want you to obsess about power or certain dynamics that you can't control. You're protected. Lean on that protection when you need, okay? So that is my general reading for you, Geminis. If you want an even greater scope of what's going on, you can check out your rising and your moon sign Tarotscopes. If this reading really resonated and you want to say thank you, tips and donations are always appreciated. The link to our PayPal can be found in our bio. And tag a fellow Gemini that could also benefit from this message. With regards to one-on-one readings, we're now booking into mid-July. And just as a heads up, all of our prices will be going up as of July 1st. So if you want to book in now to save some coins for later, do so accordingly. Thank you, Geminis, for watching. Have a beautiful Cancer season, and I'll see you soon. Bye.